Hello, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Please have a safe, healthy Independence Day. I'm going to read a post from my homepage. It's dated 7/4/18. Open public letter to President Trump, CIA, FBI, Florida Highway Patrol, New York State Police, Governor Rick Scott, and everybody. Julia Drummond decorated my father's house. There was a mirror on the wall of the Florida room. It was a square wood-framed mirror. It was not put there to communicate hate. The mirror was hung by the top of the wood frame. Over the years, with the weight of the mirror, the top frame wood began to warp and bend, making the top of the frame oval. Jeff Green presently has a commercial with Donald Trump, standing in front of a glass window, possible door, which has an overall shape on top, Communication seems to be, parentheses, that's what they have to do, parentheses. Does the communication of an oval top identify Evalyn, who used to live in New Hyde Park, New York, and talk to my mother on my mama's phone in the 1960s? Does Evalyn live in Seacastle or near Florimar in Pasco County? Is she related to Chris Nacco? Is the Jeff Green commercial communicating in the Shakespearean translation for Evalyn or family to have a state trooper shot by an assassin from Seacastle? Are the true haters, the true sadistic pedophiles, and the true Lear thief wannabes playing pretend that I am doing something wrong because the top frame of a mirror warped? Thank you, George. I would like to read you another post, so if you bear with me, be patient. I'm scrolling down right now, and I should be at the post that I want to read. 5/16/18. Open public letter to President Trump, CIA, FBI, Florida Highway Patrol, New York State Police, Governor Rick Scott, Florida AG Pam Bondi, Pasco County Sheriff's Office, and everybody who, owner of the truck with Florida tag, I'm not going to say the license plate over YouTube. However, it is on my Google Plus page. When truck presently advertises Richie Racket in front of the building owned or used to be owned by James Buzz. Does James Buzz have an AKA of Arthur Rutherford, who attended Huntington High School in approximately around 1973? Where the truck is in front of Richie Racket, 8836, U.S. Highway 19, Port Richey, Florida, next to a building with the sign Port of Prince, and next to another building with the sign of Jack's Autos Sale. What? Are the bones of children and prostitutes and or anything illegal inside this truck? May the Pasco County Sheriff's Office check to see if there is a lot of blood on the floors of Richie Racket, Port-au-Prince, and if there is anything illegal in the truck of Florida tag being used like a billboard sign for Richie Racket. Thank you, George. Be patient, and I'll be looking for another post to read. 5/14/18. Open public letter to President Trump, CIA, FBI, Florida Highway Patrol, New York State Police, Governor Rick Scott, and everybody. Who? Residents of 3635 Kingsbury Drive, Holiday, Florida. When? 5/14/18. What? In the recent past, I was walking on Kingsbury Drive, and the resident at 3635 Kingsbury Drive began to yell, possibly at his child. Get in the house, go into the house, over and over and over again. The people who live at 3635 Kingsbury may be linked to Florida Tag. I'm not going to say it over YouTube. It is written in my Google Plus page. I was walking home from gym yesterday, and the pickup truck drove on the sidewalk where I was walking and drove toward me. I ran away from the pickup truck. I continued to walk home, and when I walked on Kingsbury Drive, the man at 3635 Kingsbury had his dog run at me and appeared to be trying to bite me. While the man was yelling, "Get in the house, get yourself on in the house," over and over and over again. Isn't it illegal for that dog to be without a leash in the street trying to bite me? Doesn't the man need law enforcement intervention before the dog succeeds in attacking a person? In both situations, I stayed calm and carried on by just continuing to walk home and not saying anything. In both situations, do you believe if this man is dictating in the Shakespearean translation and trying to force me to go in his house and relate to them? I did not do that and will not go into his house and be forced to relate to them. Do you believe if he is a member, parentheses, a punk, parentheses, of the possible Clinton, Trump, Mueller, Rosenstein, Rosenberg, Christ, Fasano, and Bondi sadistic pedophile ring? I want to walk on Kingsbury without the man of 3635 trying to attack me physically and verbally with the volume of his voice and his dog. He is out of control and should be monitored by law enforcement before he hurts his child. He is using his child the same way he is using his dog. He is trying to get both of them to attack me. Do you believe if he is addicted to illegal drugs, and is this how the politicians control him and try to get him to attack innocent American citizens just trying to walk home from the gym? I am hoping that law enforcement people can calm this possible punk down in an appropriate and legal manner before he abuses his child some more. Thank you, George.